Hey everyone, welcome to the Ruby Buckle West. We're in South Jordan, Utah. I'm Amy Wilson here at the EQN Sports Desk, driven by Holiday Auto Group, and I'm so excited to get to introduce you all to Jamie Montano. She is the winner of round one of the Derby with a super fast 15.870. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yes, you were riding Repeat the Beat, and this is such a cool story about this mare by Repeat Offender. Your mom was telling us the story about how she bred an amazing mare that's very special to your family to Repeat Offender when he was only 3 years old after seeing Danielle Campbell lope him through and really loved the firewater flit that she saw.
Yes.
But kind of take us back. Tell us the story on just how long you've had the mare and where she came from.
Okay, so we actually raised her grandmother, her grandma, or great-grandmother, her grandmother, and her mama. And a good friend of ours had her mom that she ran barrels on, and she was an amazing 1D mare. But my mom has been friends with Danielle. We've been friends with Danielle Campbell for a long time, and she saw that filly, or that colt, stud colt, and fell in love with him. And we were trying to figure out who we could breed to because we wanted to breed something. And she saw him and fell in love with him, and she was like, "That's going to be the one." And that's history from there. She ended up going in and breeding him, and she is actually one of the first babies, one of the first crops, I think first or second crops out of Repeat Offender.
Yeah.
So that was really fun. And then my mom broke her and trained her and has been running her for a little bit, and we've just really been taking our time. This is the first year that we've let her kind of run, and she's done really well for me. She's won a Derby round at Dixie Classic, and she's just kind of just stepping it up for me now here the last couple months, and it's been so fun.
So your mom loves her so much she calls her firstborn,
She
right?
calls her her firstborn. I am her secondborn. We are her two children. Yeah, so that is, she's very special to us. She ran her a couple times as a 4-year-old, just slow and just kind of getting her, and I got a jump on her a couple times her first year that she ran, and she kind of surprised me. I was like, holy cow. And I've been waiting to get on her, and finally my mom was like, she hurt her back a little, so I got the call to jump on her. So I've been on her for about a year now, and she's just been so much fun. She's such a sweetheart, and she's so calm in the war. Everything's just so calm and nice to ride around, so I'm in love with her.
Yeah, she's 7 years old. You call her Echo. So your mom ran her a couple years ago here.
She did,
and then you ran her last year.
And I ran her at Ruby here last year. I was a rookie, so I got the Ruby rookie on her, and she did good for me. I think we won a couple checks on her, and we did the owner breeder as well, and she did really good for me last year. So I was very excited coming here this year.
So take us through what this run felt like. We're going to take a look at it. I mentioned how fast it was, a 15.870, and you knew after this run, we'll see your reaction, you knew how great it was, but take us through it.
Yeah, so I knew today I just had to get her. I've kind of been going by her first a little, but I knew if I could get that first nail down in here, her second and third, I just had to ride hard. But she's ready, and I just have to kind of drive her up there with my hand and just let her stay out of her way and let her do her job.
And there was your reaction.
She hunts a barrel down. Yeah, I was so excited when I saw that. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, we'll get to see it again in slow motion, and she was definitely zoned in and working so amazing.
Yeah.
What's that feel like?
She's so smooth, and she's so fun, but she's real quick on the backside. She's real snappy right around the back end of the barrel, and I just love that feel of her. And she hunts them down. I always know when her little ears go forward that she's hunting them down.
Yeah, and then drives off with a lot of power.
Yeah, she drives. And she kind of four wheels. She uses all four to get around those barrels. So I kind of had her set her on her hind end a little bit on that first to get her butt underneath of her.
Yeah.
She's been so fun.
Yeah, an awesome mare and such an awesome run. What have you done, you and your mom, with her from when you ran her here last year and got some 2D checks to now making this run?
So it's been kind of a funny story. She keeps her exercised during the week, and she doesn't let me ride her during the week. I'm like, Mom, can I ride the horse now? So I get a jump on her, and she'll school me on the horse up a little bit. But we ride together every day, and we've just kind of slowly each time that she gives us a good run and stays solid for 3 or 4 runs, we'll bump her up just a little bit in speed. I think the main thing for us was just to have her confidence when she goes in. I didn't ever want to scare her. I didn't want to, do anything to get her silly, and just each run has been a confidence for her and me together, so it's been really fun. We've just, like I said, taken our time with her, and just we don't do a lot of barrel work during the week with her, just kind of keeping her softened and exercised up, and she's just stays nice and good for us.
Well, this run will definitely add to that confidence.
I'm so excited.
What was your mom's reaction?
Well, I was almost in tears when I came out. I couldn't breathe, and she was so happy. She was jumping up and down. I just ran up and gave my mom a big hug. I was so excited. It was really special for me to be able to do this on like a home-bred, home-raised horse.
Yeah.
We've done with a lot of our horses that we've kind of home-raised and trained, but she's just been so special for us. And to do that for my mom on a horse that she's trained is just very rewarding.
Yeah. And now you get to call Danielle and
I know,
tell her the
call
exciting
Danielle and be like, girl, we did it.
I know. So tell me more about the bloodlines on the mare side.
So on the mare side, she is an own daughter of Lane's Linster. She's Lane's Melody is her mama's name. Yeah, Lane's Melody. And I don't know what her top side or her bottom side is, but we've had, like I said, we had her mama, and her mom ran with our friend Christy Hayes. Yeah. And she did awesome on her. She won a bunch of stuff on her. So when she was retired, we got the chance to breed her, and she's just the coolest. I'm going to say that over and over again. She's just so much fun. But yeah, the mare was just super nice, and such a sweet mare too. And they all have really nice, kind personalities, which we love.
So many great things. I love all these compliments for her, and it was a lot of fun to watch. You've ridden some great horses. You actually had one that you got to see run down the alley at the Thomas and Mack. Tell us that story.
I did. I had a horse. I called him, he's a Mr. Moonflash. We called him Diego, and he kind of was my breakout horse for me. He's just done amazing, and he ended up going to High Point, and Wenda Johnson is running him now, and he made his first run down the alley at the Thomas and Mack this year, and I bawled. I cried. I was so excited. It was such a surreal experience, because that's the goal for a lot of us, one day to get there, and it was really cool to see a horse that I had get down there, and I actually got him from Carol Strickland, who started him on the barrels, and then I got to kind of take him and go on with him. So it was really, he's so cool, and getting to watch him on the rodeo road's been really fun as well.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get to see Wenda running him some more this summer, and so very cool. She loves those moon flashes and does.
And so do I.
Really well.
I actually have 2 more moon flashes at home.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah, so they're fun.
I love it. Well, you were draw 26, so you had to wait through a lot of horses to make sure you got this win. What was that like?
It was a nail biter. I was like trying to watch some, and then I'd leave and I'd come back, and I'm like, I can't watch anymore. But I just feel so lucky and so honored to be able to run against the competition that's here. It's such an amazing feeling to be able to kind of hang with these girls and keep up with them and kind of get a gauge on where my horse is really at. But I feel so blessed and so lucky that I was even competing with these girls, so it's very special.
Yeah, that is special. And I'm sure you rolled your time.
I did.
Okay, good.
We rolled over to the owner breeder and the open, and that's whatever we could, we did.
Yeah, so you might have a lot of checks still coming. That's exciting.
So yeah.
Well, we can't wait to watch you in round 2. We're so excited for this 15.870, an incredibly fast run to win round 1 of the Derby. Anything else you want to say or anything you want to add?
No, just a big thanks to my mom for mounting me on this horse and supporting me and driving me everywhere and having fun and hanging out. It's really fun. So thanks, Mom.
I know she's incredibly proud of both of her kids, so it makes it extra special for all of you.
Yes,
great job.
Thank you.
That's Jamie Montano on Repeat the Beat, 7-year-old mare that just won round 1 of the Derby here at the Ruby Buckle West. I'm Amy Wilson. We're South Jordan, Utah at the EQN Sports Desk. We'll continue to bring you more winners as well.